You want to get back to quarterbacks?
But it is time to get back to the quarterbacks.
Okay.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Normally we'd be going to a positive play here, and this is one of his 2 interceptions. His second one, late third quarter, all tied at 14, 3rd and 6 on the 9. This is a fun one for me to see here, too, because I was driving home from the airport.
Right.
I was listening to the Chargers home radio. Daniel Jeremiah, a good friend of mine. DJ, when this pick happened, he's like, you know what? There was nobody around. I've got to go back and look at the film. I don't know what happened there. There was nobody there but Cowboys.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that.
There is a reason for it. And this is a play that I'm very familiar. Joe Lombardi comes from Sean Payton. It's a West Coast offense, a lot of principles there. This is double post, we would call this. And it's towards the top of the screen here. Now, it's the second week in a row we've seen in the red zone or fringe red zone, Justin Herbert throw interception, right? They were lucky still to win. I don't want to say lucky, but, of course, won in Washington in week 1. But here, this is big. It's a tight football game. Dallas is good, and you're in a dogfight. They leave points on the board here. So I'm just going to let the play out. The attention here is towards the top of the screen, though, and specifically the guy at the very top, who is Keenan Allen, right? And that's where he's going with this football. So hold on, stop going fast, and here it goes. So you see this. Look at Keenan Allen. He slips and falls, right? I don't even know. He might have clipped his feet on the nickel back. I think he really did. Jordan Lewis right there, number 26, right? But I'll let it go this time so we can see it all the way through. He falls down, interception, right? Okay. So there's a few things here to talk about. First thing is, hey, I like the play design, like a lot of things about it. I'm not sure this ball, if Keenan Allen stays up, I think it's still going to get picked.
I think you're right.
I mean, that's just, that would be my first thing I would say. And why I say that, because, it's double post. You see here, he's made this cut. Now, this safety, all his eyes are on. You can see how tight this is, right? I mean, he's going to be here. Herbert's throwing the ball about right here. So the safety might get it. And then Van Der Esch is here. He's underneath it. So I don't know. Either way, I think somebody's going to get their hands on the ball, maybe dropped interception, whatever. But because Keenan Allen falls down, it makes it really easy for Damontae Kazee. I believe that's Kazee here that gets the interception, right? Yep, number 18. My point, first off, is hey, be careful. It's 3rd and 6. You always want to reserve the right to kick the field goal. Reserve the right to kick the field goal. And Herbert's got a really strong arm, and he can fit the ball into a lot of tight windows. And listen, Herbert's way better than I ever was. I'm not trying to play armchair quarterback here. You get obsessed sometimes with going, wait, this is Keenan Allen. And the play is really for Keenan Allen, and he's been open in practice all week, and I want to throw to Keenan Allen because he's the man, and I trust him, and he'll do it. So I guess the first thing I would say more than anything is, as we go through here, and let me just stop. We're going to have this guy go through here. Keenan Allen, what we call wide departure post. All right, double post there. Boom, he's like that. I think we got a corner route to get doubled, and then we got Mike Williams on the shallow cross. That's basically what we're looking at. The reading of the play is this. It's 1 to 2 to 3 on the shallow cross, and maybe to 4 if you ever got there to your back out of the backfield, right?
Wouldn't your pre-snap read, tell you it's a zone, there's not much room, there's a couple safeties back there. It's pretty congested in there even at pre-snap.
It is congested, but the play is drawn up in a lot of ways either for a 3-deep zone or quarters. Quarters is still a play where you go, wait, we can get this and do this. And especially once you see this safety as wide as he is right here, you can think, wait, we might be able to, if we can widen him out, right, with the way Keenan Allen's doing, and then that inside post goes here, we should have a spot to do this. Now, I think the first thing I would say is just as we go along here, and let me just rewind it just a little bit. My first thing is, don't get off your first read too early. And not to say he definitely has him. He hits a little trash here, so that's probably why he got off of it. But I think as you see this play here, right, he kind of pops open. The safety is kind of flat-footed. Maybe he could have hit him here. I don't know. It's really close. But either way, I have no problem with him not throwing that ball just don't throw that ball blind into that crowd right there. I don't know how that gets completed either way.
Right.
And I think ultimately on 3rd and 6 here, again, reserve the right to kick. What I would want to, and I think what Joe Lombardi would probably say to him when it's all said and done is like, hey, this is Mike Williams right here. He's really good, and he's big. Throw him the ball. There's a good chance he breaks this tackle and gets the first down, maybe scores the touchdown. But a big moment in the game, and of course, how much did they lose by? 3 points. Right? So that's just one that jumped out to me. When I watched it live on TV, I thought, oh, man, he messed up. He had the middle post down the middle, hands down. No, it was a little dicey. I get it. But, that's part of playing quarterback sometimes. You predetermine a little bit.
Right.
You think about your best player, Keenan Allen. He's a great route runner. And that was a big moment in the football game for the Dallas Cowboy defense.
Let's take a peek at how the distribution is played out, only through 2 games for the Chargers. But where they've been throwing the ball, I'm sorry, this is just against the Cowboys. This happened this past Sunday. But look at how many of those passes were short, 0 through 9 yards. He was 21 out of 23. He didn't have double-digit throws behind the line of scrimmage, medium or deep. It was a short game there.
Short game. It's the one thing that I'm not in love with their offense so far. That's it. Again, to have how many attempts did he have in that game? 41, I believe. Maybe it was right there. How many yards did he have total, Pete? Hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. Don't worry. I'll beat you to it. So, 41 attempts for 338 yards. Of course, a good day. But I will say they got guys that can stretch the field. They got a lot of guys that can stretch the field, and he is one of the best throwers in all of football, period. So that's where I look at it. And then week 1 also, there's 47 attempts for 337 yards. I would like to see them stretch the field a little bit more. Stretching the field is only going to open the intermediate and short throws up, and especially when you got a quarterback like this. You got to take advantage of that. So that would be like my one coaching point for the Chargers offense. They're doing really good. Not trying to be a jerk, but it does jump out to me.
1-1 Chargers against the 1-1 Chiefs this weekend. Thinking about Justin Herbert, where's your mind go?
They're protecting well. I've been disappointed with the Chiefs D-line. They should be able to make some plays this week against the Kansas City Chiefs defense. And the Kansas City will take some chances from time to time too. I think that's going to be a really exciting football game. And I would think Brandon Staley, as awesome as he is as a defensive mind, he'll have a few tricks up his sleeve for Mahomes and the Chiefs offense as well. I think it's close. I will say that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.